All right, welcome everybody. So let's get started. I'll be sharing my screen while walking you through how to use Claude to create your portfolio. Kozinule, Kozinule, you are welcome. Okay, so here's how we start. The first thing is for you to note in this portfolio creation is if you are using the Claude for free, you should write everything at once. So, and that's what you are going to do. So, firstly, saying about me, I'll paste it in Claude. Then I input every portfolio image I want to use. So, I will add that, and also the name of all the portfolio I included. I will also tell Claude. So let me leave some space and say these are the names of the portfolio images. Use the strongest ones. So I paste that also, and after that, so I now go up to this place. I leave some space. This is where I will now write my prompts. So what I want to write now, I want to describe what I want for Claude AI. So I want to create a website, a portfolio website. So I want to create a portfolio website that so before we continue, I just got the color. So I will create the color palette. So let me just search for navy blue. So I will say navy blue code, and this is it. I will copy it, and white is FFF. Then I will go to Canva. So I just want to use Canva to create the color palette. The color palette is what we will use to create the website. So then I will search for color palette in the template. So then we just choose, I like, find one that is not. Let's just use. So then I'll customize the templates and continue with that. Sorry about that. Ah, serious. So I just opened Canva and I will use the color code I got in online, the navy code. So I'll click on the color. Then I'll paste the color code here. So now this is the color code for navy blue. And the second color is, so I will delete all this color. Then I will change this to white. I'll paste the color code here and I will change this to white. Okay, now so I will download it. I can just make it, I will just download it like this. You are all welcome. All right, so I want to check the background. Jadanu. All right, so I've downloaded this and I'll paste it in Claude. So, as you can see, these are things I've give to Claude. The information about the website, everything I want to have on the website, the portfolio images, my picture, and the portfolio titles. So then I'll be importing the color. The color palette is 2, but 2 is small. So I will tell it to add more colors in the family of those color. Navy blue and white, and add more. I don't know if color have family. I'm just using this, and the family of navy blue. All right, so I want to create a portfolio website that looks amazing, real, professional, and high standard. Executive. Okay, so this is half of the prompt. Now, I've just given the sum of description about the website. Now, I want to create a portfolio website that look amazing, real, professional, and high standard executive level. So, what is the next thing? Okay, I will tell you to add. So I'm telling it to add stock images, normal animation, and make all link clickable and lead them to the direct place. So let me check some of these things. Okay, so I will tell it to add. So add the skills and tools professionally. What else? So what I just want to achieve here is that I want everything to be fully set before I send it to Claude because of the limit. Claude can reach its limit quickly, and immediately it reach the limit, it will be like it will stress. Oh, you can't see my screen, but I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen now? Let me know if you can see my screen now. All right, so let me continue and recap some of things I've done. Okay, so these are what I've done. I will also send you this prompt. Maybe I will include it under this live session. So this is my prompt. I want to create a portfolio website that looks amazing, real, and professional, high standard, executive level. So now I'm telling Claude AI to add stock images and normal animations, make all the link clickable and direct to the right place. Add the skills tools professionally. So let me do one more thing. So I ask list everything that should be on the portfolio of an executive assistant. So I'll just copy this. So I'll exclude this since we don't have it. Then I'll paste it to Claude. This one is not part of the prompt, just things I want it to know. So now, after this, I think we are all set. So now, the last thing I will tell it is that I want to host this on Netlify and I want it to Okay, I think we are ready to send this. So we've added almost every information needed. Now I will click on send. So Claude is now generating. Let's wait for it. It will take a lot of time because Claude will start writing codes and HTML files and other things like that. So while it's generating, let's talk about something else, maybe remote work. And if you have any question, put it in the chat section. I don't think this can be achieved with ChatGPT. I've not tried it yet. Maybe if I try, I will try it, but I don't think so. Or let's just ask ChatGPT by itself that can it do that for us. So let's ask ChatGPT. Tilẹ̀kùn kó jáde. Okay, ChatGPT said yes. It said it can build a portfolio. I will try it too. So Claude is already building the site and creating the file. So it is creating the main portfolio HTML file and embedded CSS and JS. So I don't know anything about that, but it's creating it. You said, Super Mary said, I have a question. I can see that you worked previously as an executive. Did you make use of an headset? Yes, I do make use of headset, but not headset that customer support use. I make use of just normal headset. I think I have one here. So just like this one, and I have another one in my bag here. So I just use it for fun, not for work. So let's check what Claude is doing. It's still creating the main portfolio file. Má padà wá o. Jáde wá. Jáde, jáde. I think this will take a whole lot of time. So the reason why I advise you to use a new Claude, as you can see, it's already working everything out. So the reason why I advise using a new Claude account is because Claude can reach limits immediately, unlike ChatGPT. ChatGPT can still give you some free time, but Claude, it quickly reach its limit, and I don't like that. So that's why I prefer using a new account for it. Because before you reach the limit, you will have already created what you want. It's already at the about section. So website designers in the house, I know you know all of this. All right, it says let's package it, and the website has been created. So let's check it out. Let's check this one first. Daddy, daddy. Why is it saying okay? Let's check this one. Because it is supposed to show in this section, as it will show the website here before you publish it. So this is what it generates for us. Okay, it says support and other things. And as you can see, because I told you to add some animations, that's why these things are moving. And okay, it says view my work, but it did not. I haven't seen some images. Okay, I'm seeing this, but it is not showing yet. Okay, so this is what we will do. So when you are, this is why I advise you to use Claude account in case you still want to recreate it, because I don't like this one. It doesn't have images, and the text is too much. I hope you are all with me. What I meant by reaching its limit is that it can tell you that upgrade. It will tell you to upgrade for more charts. So if you have been using it, or even ChatGPT, it will stop you and tell you to upgrade for more charts. So that's what I mean. So now I will tell it that much. Let me download this. So I'll tell it the text is too much, and you didn't don't run. Wahala dey o. So then I'll give it my picture again because it skipped it. So and I don't know why because when I did it yesterday, it doesn't skip it like that. I'll tell it to use a round frame and make it unique. But I won't send it yet. Why? Because I will first check this on the after I will check it after publishing it in case it needs any other changes. So I've downloaded it. Then the next process is going to netlify.com. So now we log in or sign up anyone. Yes, the portfolio can be updated. You can edit it and re-edit it. And you can even use different Claude accounts to edit the portfolio. Someone said, what's the difference between a VA headset and a normal headset? A normal headset is something like this, just for music. And a VA headset, it can you can just use this one for VA, but it is professional to buy the ones that comes with mic and noise cancelling, things like that. So that noise cancelling is the reason why virtual assistant customer support use it. So whenever they are talking with clients, it can cancel the noise. So the name and every other thing, you can just choose what you want. Company name, web app. So I'll just choose something here. Let me just choose web app. Junior web developer, search. So you can just pick anything random in this. All these are really not necessary. So you have 400 extra credits. Now, let's continue. So we've already downloaded the HTML documents. Then you scroll down to where you see upload your project files. Just go to the file and drag this and drop it. So it says uploading, please don't refresh. So don't refresh it till it completes the upload. So it won't be public yet, but you will be able to see the website. So this is the link. You what I want to check is the buttons. Let me check this first if it is clickable. So if the link opens, oh, I don't think this thing will work somewhere else. Let me go to the WhatsApp page. I have to publish it first. So let me just make it public. And the name, or Marvelous Google Executive. Doesn't look nice. Okay, so then you make it public like this. The reason why I'm making it public now is to check the links to verify that they can be clicked. Then I'll go to my page where I have the WhatsApp. I'll paste the link. Then we open it. So it has opened. I'll click the WhatsApp again and continue to WhatsApp web. So while we are waiting for the WhatsApp, let's check these two. So the let's talk read put it here. So this form it will not work on the website. So I will remove it, and the WhatsApp, the email, and the LinkedIn. So let me click on the LinkedIn. Okay, the LinkedIn profile worked. Now TikTok. So just make sure everything works perfectly. The WhatsApp is still loading. So I will tell you to remove this section. Why is it this slow? Okay, so everything is working out well. Let's go back to Claude. So what else? So it says start chatting. Let me see if the okay, it worked. Now all the links are clickable. So we are just making some simple edits. So this is the path flow. This line is actually an animation line, but I don't like it. So let's remove it. So I tell you to remove the animation line in the middle and add animation elsewhere. So also these numbers doesn't make sense. So which section is this? Okay, the what I do section. So I tell you to remove the numbers from the what I do section. Let's check the other things. And the image are still not picking up. I don't know if it's my network or the website. Let me check it. Okay, looks like I need to add the image again since they are not picking up. I hope we don't reach the limits of this. So I will re-add the images. I'll just add a few. Just this. So I'm telling you that the portfolio website is not showing and not working well. So I will tell you to fix the issues and write the correct code. Anything you are doing with AI, they already write it here that Claude is AI and can make mistake. Double check responses. So it can make mistake. You just have to correct it. That's why it is AI and you are a human being. So let's check other things. We've already talked about this. Okay, another thing is remove every blank. Now, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Write in the chat section if you can hear me. Write in the chat section if you are with me, you can see the screen and you can hear me. So now let's send it. So it's working on it again and we wait for it. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, write something in the comment section. Write in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. So it's already creating the file. All right. I can see now that you can hear me. So we are just waiting for the file that Claude is creating. It's tightening the portfolio HTML with placeholder image tokens. Okay, so it is adding the images to all the portfolio section. That's what it's currently doing now. If you have any question, let me see it in the chat. If you have any question about remote work or work, it's in the chat. It's okay. If you are just joining, don't worry. There will be a replay after this session, so you can watch the replay. Okay, it's rewriting its code. Someone said we can't hear you anymore. Someone said we can't hear you anymore. Can you hear me now? Okay, so it has been created again. I think it's your network. Okay, so I downloaded the file and going back to Netlify. So then I will go to deploy. So if you want to go to deploy, and you can edit this file on any other Netlify account you enter. So if this is telling you to upgrade that, you have reached the 400 point limit. So you can just open another Netlify account with you can just open another Netlify account, but keep this file. This one, keep it, save it very well, because you will then you scroll down to this section, drag it in and drop it. Then rename and deploy. So it's already uploading it and it is very, very fast. Can you hear me now? Okay, so the website has been recreated. Let's check it again. Okay, so it added the image in the about section. Still good, but there's a mistake here. Okay, so this animation is kind of cool. The portfolios. Okay, so from first messages to running system, the steps you follow if you hire me, that is still good, and call to action. So everything else is good except for that the name is not currently under this. So that's what we will correct. And these dashes shows that it's AI. So we will correct that also. But I think all of this is already good. So let's edit it again. So you just have to keep editing and editing it till you get what you want. So and we'll be creating another one maybe in an hour's time to this, after we drop this call, I will create another one. So if you don't understand it yet, come back again, we'll create another one. So let me edit this. But I'm just sure that if I edit it now, I will reach the claude limit. So for you that don't know what claude limit means, you will see what it means here. So I just want to show the edits. Alright, so what we want to edit is this. And write, so I told you to write the name under display, this section. It should write the name instead of that. So, and I also want to add one thing to it, the niche. So I go back to Claude, paste it then. This one, I will reduce it. Okay, just like this. So I told you to remove the title and